Get off the phone. All right, so we are, okay, we have to look over here. We are trying, we're trying the second take because I guess the first take, we went back and looked at it and the voice was not good at all. So if anybody's jumping on here, can you please let us know if this sound is way better than the other one that we just did, because that sound was just awful. There's no way that we could listen. We ourselves could even listen to about 20 minutes of it, right? So this is take 2.
Yes.
This is Wiltons Way.
Hello there.
Episode number 3. Roger was right last week.
Yes, I was.
It was only episode 2
Not
last week.
just last week,
this
but many
week
times.
is episode 3. And this is Cindy Wilton and Roger Wilton coming to you live from Beausejour, Manitoba.
Yeah.
And we'd like to know where you're coming in from. So if you're let us know where you're watching us from, and let us know if you're watching us live or if you're on the replay. Drop it into the comments. So we, can you guys let us know? I see Vince and Sean, you guys are on here. Is the sound okay? Because we were on earlier and the sound was absolutely awful. It was breaking up. So if the sound is good, we'd like to know. Carrie, you were on earlier. Let us know. Everything's all good? Perfect. All right. So we're going to do this again. Because we had a thumbs up.
Oh,
did you see the little light
no,
that came
I
up?
didn't. I'm a little stunned sometimes.
So we're on our phone now. We're on my phone. We are not on our computer.
No.
So we're not sure what's going on with that. We're going to have to play around with it. We do have a test page where we can do some lives on there. So we'll have to play around with that and see. So anyway, we were talking about...
Good.
We were talking about yoga.
Yeah,
and,
I guess we're going to talk again, yeah.
So Roger is leaving this week to go to Washington. And on his trip last year, he was there last year to help out with the presidential inauguration balls.
Well, I did.
And that is like the balls that you eat and dance at, not the
That didn't sound too
balls.
good, honey. The balls that you eat. You know... You folks, it's late enough that you might get away with it.
It is a family show.
The balls that you eat.
Okay.
So what she's trying to say, it's like a ball the princess would go to, you know? So it's like everybody's all dressed up in nice gowns and stuff like that. Their balls are not usually showing and definitely are not up for eats.
It's a very big gala. Then how's that?
The gala's big. Yes. Okay. We're
anyway, Roger is on his way there again.
Yes, I am.
Not to do the presidential inaugural balls, but to have some meetings and stuff. And so last year when he went, he was not in as good shape as he is this year.
No, and I was limping a lot.
Now he's about 30 pounds lighter.
I am.
And show them.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to show his brace.
Yeah, so last year I got this honking brace on my leg, and I was walking around like Quasimodo, you know, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and hey, nice to see you, and not doing very well, and a lot of pain, but this year a lot better. So I've lost some weight, and we've been doing some exercises together and stuff like that, and this wellness program that we're involved in, and I feel 10 times better and ready to take it on and conquer. So
how many steps?
Well,
how many steps did you do when you were there?
Oh, last time I didn't do a step count, but I mean, there was a lot. I mean, the place that I was at is, it's 4 city blocks long, right?
The convention center.
You can park airplanes in there. So,
it
was very large. And of course, yes, many miles, but,
so that's why we're getting on the topic of yoga and balance, because Roger is much more fit than he is now.
Yeah.
Or he's much more fit now than he was last year at this time. But when we were, I told him he still doesn't have very good balance. And so I told him that he should take up yoga because yoga will help him with his balance.
Yeah.
So if anybody thinks that yoga does help with balance, drop a... What'd you say? Like a 4.
Well, we
Drop
went
a
up
4
a
in
lot,
the comments if
right.
If you think that yoga is going to help with balance, or if you know if yoga helps with balance. And he's a little worried that there aren't too many men out there that do yoga classes. So if you are a man that does a yoga class, or if you know of a men's yoga class, then drop a 6.
A men's yoga class. Come on, we're getting carried away.
And is yoga serious? Is it serious? Because if he goes into a class that is like not serious, because there's Zumba and what else? There's like
Zumba,
aerobics, and I think aerobics is passé now.
They're a little more
like Zumba and all these new hot yoga. Hey, maybe you can do some hot yoga.
What the heck is hot yoga?
Oh,
you got to sweat.
Oh, yeah. That's
it's like going to a sweat lodge and doing
I
yoga.
do that. I don't like
sweating. Well, you lose weight.
But anyway, so where was I? Oh,
okay, here we go.
Yeah,
yoga, not easy, but works. Not sure if it helps with balance. You see? So once again, you're steering me to some class.
Okay, but that's why we're on here, because we want to know, does yoga help with
balance?
See
many more men. Last 19 minutes of yoga class worth it all. I see.
Okay.
A men's yoga class and balls you can eat. This is awesome. Yes, Vince. Hello, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, yoga and balls.
So last year, why I want Roger to go to yoga or to get something that's going to help with his balance. So if anybody out there knows something that is going to help him get better balance, please let us know. If what it is that's out there. So when we were in Kelowna last summer, our son and his girlfriend took us. She's a Kelowna native, and so she took us hiking through Bear Creek, I believe it is, and we had to hike through this canyon and ravine and ride a log through this river part and whatever.
Go get them, cowboy.
So there's lots of rocks, and she said, yes, wearing flip-flops will be fine, but wearing flip-flops was not fine
Yes,
at all.
it was just going to be a casual stroll and walk to a beautiful little waterfall.
Even though that was our whole or the whole purpose of it was to get to the end, to the waterfall, which we did.
Yeah.
But getting there and getting back was very hard because Roger doesn't have very good balance. So as we're jumping on the rocks from rock to rock and maneuvering them and wandering through this huge creek, through the rocks, Roger is like shaking and unsteady, and he tried to pull him up.
You could say I was
time.
doing a little bit of yoga in the creek. Right, just stretching exercises.
I tried to pull him up onto this rock to get him out of the water, and he ended up falling right in the water.
Yeah, that's when I got the big gouge on my shin there.
So, and if nobody believes me, what I'm saying is,
Roger, you need one of them balls to strengthen your core.
A yoga ball, or no?
Well, I still think some folks are on the balls thing, but
exercise ball.
Exercise ball, yeah. All right.
But yeah, so if you guys want to go and look through or at our Facebook pages, go into our profiles and go into our photos, but you got to scroll back to like last summer, and you'll see there's a picture of Chris and Janelle with Roger trying to get him through the rocks. Because, he was pretty unsteady on his feet. So
just a little bit. I mean, again, just remember flip-flops, slimy rocks.
But the rest of us were doing fine. You were not.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So,
okay.
So anyway, so we want to know, A, will yoga help Roger? And B, if it's not, yoga's not the thing, then what is it out there that's going to help him with his balance? And so, but I said, he has improved. So we've been doing we're on our second month of our wellness challenge now. And I have noticed though that he has improved a whole lot on his balance. He can stretch his legs a lot more than he did 2 months ago. He's a little more steady. I wouldn't go that far. He's a little more steady on his feet, but he still needs to work definitely on, I think it's the core for sure is what's going to give you your balance. Maybe you've got an ear infection.
Oh, an ear infection. Oh, that must be it. Yeah, I got an ear infection. Yeah, something's wrong with my ears now. Yeah. Oh, my.
Well, you never know.
So what kind of class are you going to go for that?
Well, no, you go to a doctor for that.
Oh, go to the doctor for that. So after your yoga class, skip on over to see the doc about your ears. And okay, got it.
So anyway, we got to get Rod something that's going to help with his.
Well, yes. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah. Maybe, like you suggested at the beginning, or maybe you didn't, but maybe get you some water shoes, that have a bit of a grip. And
but
stuff.
that had nothing to do with grip. You were falling off stuff. Like you were not. He couldn't do so. There's no way he could do Survivor or that.
The Bachelor?
Wipe out The Bachelor. Are you suggesting something?
No, my little sweetheart. No.
Anyway,
roses for you
not,
every day.
Walking on a balance beam. Not a gymnast over here. Absolutely.
Gymnast, no. Balance beam, no.
But anyway.
All right.
So,
But
okay.
I can cook a mean meal, though.
He can.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So he's doing better, but we still want to get him even more balanced before we head out to Kelowna next year. This summer. And so let us know what's out there. And so next week we are going to be we're going to try and do our Wiltons Way.
Live from Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but we're going to try and do it every Monday. We're going to try and do it every Monday. We're trying for 7 o'clock, although today it's 25 to 11 our time. And he was a little later than 7 today. Turn that off. Sorry about that, guys. We've had a bunch of technical difficulties today, haven't we?
We have. So
Anyway.
I'll take that advice. Maybe a little less wine before we go climbing.
We didn't have any wine.
No, we didn't have any
No.
wine. Maybe I need
had
more
wine
wine.
after.
More wine before
Yeah.
we go climbing rocks. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll work.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it was
all
fun.
right. So we're going to try to do a side by
So
side.
every Monday we're going to try and we're going to try and come to you with our show here. So we're going to do one on next Monday, and we'll do the side by side with Raj coming in from Washington, and he's going to give me a little prelude to what the weather is like and what everything is happening there before my arrival on Tuesday.
Oh, we make sure everything's ready for you, sweetheart.
Yeah,
And
princess
bring the
is coming.
motorcade,
Or
get
should
the
I
red
say
carpet
the
out.
queen?
Yeah. We'll make sure everything's just perky and right for you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Anyway, and we also want to know, how long do you think we should make these videos? Should they be like 15 minutes? Should we keep them to 20 minutes or a little longer? We want to hear from you guys, and you guys are the ones who are watching us. So if we're on here too long, we don't want to. We don't want to be now. We got a low power mode. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna.
Mr. Swanson.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh
head
my,
out
we're
here.
honored, sir. A little bit of carpentry. Let's talk a little bit of carpentry,
That could
Mr.
be
Swanson.
that could be another episode.
Yes. Oh, my carpentry wizardry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so if you guys are enjoying this, show us some likes and hearts on the screen, and let us know that that we're making you laugh and do whatever. So anyway, we'll come to you next week.
Before we run out of batteries.
Him live from Washington.
Yeah.
Me here from Bossier, Manitoba. Thanks
look
for
at
all
that.
those hearts.
Oh.
We love you guys. And,
Or somebody's maybe just having a Parkinson.
well, that's
problem
what
with
you
it.
do.
Oh.
That's not very nice.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's what you do. You love them up. You press the hearts lots.
I didn't know
and
that.
the likes.
I didn't know that. I
Well,
thought
that's
maybe it
some
was
Facebook
just
etiquette.
Excuse me.
All right. Anyway, so give him a little heck. Anyway, we're gonna take off now, and hopefully, let us know what's going on and how you're liking things and how long you want us to be on here for, talking your ears off. And so we're gonna
say goodbye now.
We're gonna say goodbye now because we've been doing this for almost an hour.
Right, and we've got to move on with the road.
All right. Love you all.
Love you all.
Have a
Take
great
care.
week.
Bye-bye.
Take care. And Cindy and Roger Wilton out.